Have you ever found yourself in a new social situation, maybe at a party, a networking event, or even just in line at a coffee shop, and you wanted to strike up a conversation with someone, but the words just wouldn't come out? Or maybe you started talking, but the conversation quickly fizzled? If you're learning English, this feeling can be even more intense, right? You want to connect, but you just don't know how to start or keep a casual chat going. Well, you are definitely not alone.
Absolutely, Anna. It's a universal challenge, and for English learners, it's a huge hurdle to overcome. That fear of saying the wrong thing or not knowing what to say at all can be paralyzing.
Exactly. But here on English BioTalk, we believe in empowering you with the tools you need for real-life English communication. And today, we're tackling one of the most essential skills, small talk. We're going to dive into 100 small talk sentences for everyday English, or at least the types of sentences that will open up hundreds of conversational possibilities for you. By the end of this episode, you'll feel much more confident starting and maintaining those everyday chats.
That's the goal. Small talk isn't just about filling silence. It's the gateway to deeper connections, making friends, networking, and simply navigating daily life in an English-speaking environment. It shows politeness, interest, and can even help you practice your listening and speaking skills in a low-pressure setting. But without those go-to phrases, it can feel like you're constantly searching for words, which can be exhausting.
So, where do we even begin with small talk? It's often thought of as superficial, but really, it's the social lubricant that helps us connect. Think of it as a warm-up exercise for your social muscles. We can break it down into a few common categories that are almost universally safe and effective. The key is to find common ground, or a neutral topic that everyone can easily contribute to without feeling put on the spot. And remember, the goal isn't just to talk, but to create an opening for a more meaningful exchange.
Exactly. Let's dive into some practical examples. For instance, the weather is always a safe bet. Simple phrases like, "Beautiful day, isn't it?" Or "Looks like it might rain later," can open a door. Or if you're in a specific setting, commenting on your surroundings is great. "This coffee shop has a really nice vibe," or "I love the art in this office," can spark a connection. The trick is to keep it light and open-ended, allowing the other person an easy way to respond without feeling pressured.
That's a fantastic point, Avery. Beyond the weather and surroundings, gentle compliments are wonderful conversation starters. "I really like your bag. Where did you get it?" Or, "That's an interesting pin you're wearing," can be great. Just make sure the compliment is genuine and appropriate. Another excellent avenue is shared experiences. If you're at an event, "Have you been to this festival before?" Or if you're waiting for something, "This line is moving slowly, isn't it?" These statements acknowledge a shared reality and invite a response, making the other person feel seen and engaged.
Absolutely, Zia. And once you've initiated a conversation, the next crucial step is to keep it flowing. This is where open-ended questions become your best friend. Instead of, "Do you like this weather?" which leads to a simple yes or no, try, "What do you like most about this kind of weather?" Or, "How do you usually spend your time on days like this?" These invite a more detailed response and give you more to work with. And don't forget active listening. Really hear what the other person is saying, and you'll find natural segues for your next question or comment.
That's so true, Avery. Beyond just what to say, it's also about how you say it and when. Pay attention to the other person's body language and their responses. Are they making eye contact? Are they smiling? Are their answers brief or expansive? These nonverbal cues can tell you if they're open to continuing the conversation or if they'd prefer to keep it brief. And remember, small talk is a two-way street. Be prepared to share a little about yourself, too, but always keep it balanced. You don't want to dominate the conversation, nor do you want to be interrogated.
Exactly, Zia, and recognizing the context is key. Small talk at a corporate event will differ from a casual gathering with friends. At work, you might focus on industry news or recent projects. Are you attending the conference next month? Or how are you finding the new software or system? In a more relaxed setting, you can discuss hobbies, travel, or local events. Have you tried that new restaurant downtown? Or any exciting plans for the weekend? The goal is always to find common ground, but the specific topics will vary depending on the environment and the person you're speaking with. It's about being observant and flexible.
That's a fantastic point, Avery. And just as important as starting and maintaining small talk is knowing how to gracefully end it. You don't want to abruptly walk away, but you also don't want to get stuck in an endless loop. Simple phrases like, "It was really great chatting with you, I should probably go mingle a bit more," or, "I see my friend over there, but it was lovely talking to you," work wonders. Even a simple, "Well, I won't keep you any longer, but it was a pleasure," can effectively signal the end while maintaining politeness. The key is to be polite, clear, and confident in your exit.
Absolutely, Zia. And it's important to remember that small talk is a skill that improves with practice. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Everyone does. The more you put yourself out there, the more comfortable and natural it will become. Think of each conversation as a learning opportunity, not a performance. Even if a conversation doesn't go as planned, you've still gained experience. And remember to be kind to yourself throughout this process.
Indeed, Avery. And to truly master small talk, it's crucial to expand your vocabulary related to common conversational topics. For example, when discussing hobbies, instead of just saying, "I like reading," you could say, "I'm an avid reader of historical fiction," or "I enjoy delving into classic literature." This not only provides more information, but also opens doors for more specific follow-up questions. Similarly, when talking about travel, go beyond "I went on vacation." Mention a specific city, a cultural experience, or a memorable dish you tried. Specificity makes a conversation richer and more engaging.
Absolutely, Zia. And remember, small talk isn't just about initiating conversations, it's also about building rapport and making a positive impression. When you can comfortably engage in light conversation, you project confidence and approachability. This is invaluable in professional settings, when meeting new people, or simply in your daily interactions. It helps to break down barriers and create a more comfortable atmosphere for everyone involved. So, while it might seem trivial, mastering these short exchanges is a powerful social tool.
And that brings us to the end of our deep dive into small talk. We've explored everything from initiating conversations to gracefully exiting them, and highlighted the importance of active listening, asking open-ended questions, and expanding your vocabulary. Remember, every small conversation is a step towards greater confidence and connection. So go out there, practice these tips, and enjoy the journey of becoming a more fluent and confident English speaker in everyday situations. Thanks for joining us on English Bio Talk.
As we conclude, remember that small talk is not just about the words you say, but the genuine interest you show in others. It's about building bridges, one short conversation at a time. The more you engage, the more natural and enjoyable these interactions become. Don't be discouraged by initial awkwardness. It's a part of any learning process. Embrace each opportunity to connect, and you'll soon find yourself confidently navigating any social landscape. Keep practicing, keep learning, and keep talking.
And that's our episode for today. We hope these insights into small talk help you feel more confident and connected in your English conversations. Keep an ear out for our next episode, where we'll delve into even more practical English communication strategies. Until then, happy talking!